Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code Ahsoka in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello? This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here, hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to be discussing some new updates and some new anticipations that we have for Star Wars Skeleton Crew, the next Star Wars and Disney Plus series to look forward to, debuting on December 3rd with its 2-episode premiere only on Disney Plus, guys. We of course are going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating. When is Star Wars Skeleton Crew going to release its next trailer, especially as the marketing and promoting is beginning to ramp up? We of course are going to go ahead and hop right on into it. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from StarWarsNewsNet.com, one of my favorites out there. I have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. So, Skeleton Crew in its marketing is beginning to ramp up more and more, not just at San Diego Comic-Con about a month ago, but just this past weekend at the New York Comic-Con, we have gotten some more information, new reveals, and new details about Star Wars Skeleton Crew. And let me just tell you guys, it's a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time until we get the next new trailer, the full-length trailer, essentially. The trailer that we already have is like the teaser trailer pretty much, but looking forward to an actual trailer that gives us more reveals and more of an idea of what this story is actually really going to be about. So, the Jon Watts and Christopher Ford created Star Wars series Skeleton Crew is slowly sneaking up on us. After the reveal of the first teaser trailer back in August, the marketing for the series was reduced to some new images and the reveal of the pirates being a major part of the storyline. We also had learned about some character names through toy leaks as well. Some new Hasbro toys were also revealed over this past weekend at New York Comic-Con, though unfortunately no date was announced quite yet for when we're anticipating to have the next new trailer pretty much. The series has a significant presence in the new issue of the Empire magazine, having a lot of new reveals there from a lot of the creatives that had taken to work on this next Disney Plus show, which not only had revealed several new images, but also new tidbits of information, by which we'll continue to keep you guys updated with here on the channel. I already have another video here on the channel talking and discussing about some of those tidbits from many of the different directors of Skeleton Crew. For instance, we had learned new details on how Christopher Ford and Jon Watts had assembled that killer directing lineup. David Lowery was sold on the pitch after just having made a similar movie, which was the Peter Pan and Wendy movie, with Jude Law playing Captain Hook actually in that movie. So he talked a little bit about how translating, pirates to space pirates was a pretty cool thing to do. Jake Shire also used to be roommates with Christopher Ford back in the day, actually, so there is that connection. Bryce Dallas Howard, being a Star Wars veteran at this point, had checked in on the show while directing The Mandalorian Season 3 for last year or the year before, and she had also known Christopher Ford for the last 20 years actually. Lee Isaac Chung was approached by Jon Favreau while working on that same season of The Mandalorian Season 3, and though no specifics on the Daniels were really given, Jon Watts did say that everyone that they had asked said yes immediately, and it's like one of those no-brainer things. You're asked to work on a Star Wars project, it's like a come on, of course I would love to do that. The two new images were also revealed by Empire magazine, and none of them unfortunately feature Carrie Condon or her character necessarily, so there's the question of exactly who she is and why Lucasfilm seems to be hiding her so much after announcing her over a year ago to be a part of the cast. I highly doubt it's because she's not a part of the project anymore, because she herself has recently come forward to discuss a little bit about Skeleton Crew, giving it praise and working with everybody there as well. Not just that, but the idea of that, I think it's a bigger plot detail at that. It's something that they're trying to hide. I think the only reason that they would be hiding it is because it's like a character that we already know. So let me know what you guys may think in the comments down below, who they might potentially be bringing back. At this point, the only explanation is that she doesn't appear until the story has kicked into higher gear, maybe towards the later episodes, or perhaps that they're keeping her under wraps in the hopes of not revealing anything about the story beyond the initial premise. But not even a single image of her is pretty up in the air. We have to think that they will at least see see her for a split second maybe in this new trailer, so that in itself makes it pretty exciting. If she's such a secretive part of the show, like say maybe Princess Leia was in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, why even announce that the actress is actually in it? It's just one of those things that I think keeps you at the edge of your seat. In actuality, Lucasfilm has been keeping most of this project close to the chest, and it's quite odd, to be honest. By this point with Ahsoka, which would have already thought to be as much more of a hush-hush production, especially with having Hayden Christensen and everything that went on with Ahsoka, it's already been confirmed that Grand Admiral Thrawn was coming, and that the show was essentially the search for Ezra Bridger and reuniting the Star Wars Rebels crew. We also knew a bunch of more details too. For instance, the Acolyte had played this mysterious box game, and they, inexplicably had tried to hide the fact that Amanda Steinberg was playing twins until it was impossible to pretend otherwise. Even then, that was something that was revealed in the first 3 episodes, and it was kind of like a no-brainer thing anyway. But the question is posed as of to why hide so much about Skeleton Crew? What are they hiding about Skeleton Crew? Other than that this is a family-friendly, orientated, more adventure with 4 kids running into some pirates in outer space. Even Jude Law's character, Jod Nana Wood, is a giant question mark. And even then, Jude Law has given us some cryptic teases into the regards of his character being a Jedi, a gray Jedi, maybe even a Sith or a dark side Force user, going by different names is one of the specifics that Jude Law had actually revealed about his Jedi character. The question now becomes, how much of this will Lucasfilm reveal before December 3rd with its 2-episode premiere, or are they going to really hold off and hold all of it until the actual show itself? I wouldn't be against that. I think that a lot of shows inside out of the Star Wars IP really just reveal too much about anything of their concisive, just a little bit too much when it comes to the promoting and marketing, and it will get to a point of where they're just revealing just too much that it honestly uninterests you, because there's just nothing to really look forward to. There really aren't those question marks to look forward to. A second trailer is honestly also quite necessary by now, as we bet most people are unaware that there is another Star Wars series coming out a little bit later this year. So aside from hiding a lot of things about Skeleton Crew, it also comes down to actually promoting and marketing and actually really getting it out there, even if it is just repeating maybe the same footage or the same clips. That isn't something I'm necessarily
Be mindful of the living
anyway,
force,
guys,
young
this all being
Padawan.
said, let me know your thoughts and opinions.
You will be tempted by the dark side of the Force.
Thanks so much for watching today's video.
One must destroy in order to create.
Peace out.